inquiries, press 2. For complaints or customer reviews, press 3. If you are an accredited business or for...
Hello?
Hello, Brian. This is Chris calling from Apple Executive Relations.
I appreciate that, Chris. I was just getting done fixing to make a phone call to the Better Business Bureau of Arkansas. Matter of fact, I just ended that conversation before I was able to speak with them.
Okay, well, I apologize for the phone tag. I own that. Unfortunately, I've been in meetings.
I can appreciate
time
that.
You called, and I do sincerely apologize for the disconnect.
I do appreciate that.
So, thank you for outlining your experience in detail for me in the voicemails. I'm quite familiar with your case dating back to February when it was first opened.
Correct.
And I just want to say that I do apologize for your experience from the very start. You know, the idea is, personally, if I had an appointment, I'd like to be, seen, and I'd like to have that appointment go smoothly, especially if there was expectations set with you on the front end before you even got there.
Correct. I agree with that 100% as well. So,
in that case, for things to kind of get escalated to where security is involved and that sort of thing, that's never a comfortable situation, and I do apologize for the uncomfortable feeling that it gave you, and it's understandable to ask your brother to do a recording because you never know, and if that made you feel guilty, then absolutely I understand you doing it.
I appreciate that as well, sir.
Now, I'd like to let you know on our end, since we've originally heard from you.
Okay.
Good. So, when you originally the Bureau and filed, my team actioned on it, and we reached out a number of times and were unable to connect.
Reach out to who? Reach out to who? I've gotten every one of your phone calls, plus I've got your audio message actually on the thumb drive with the videos. And I've already told the Better Business Bureau that if this is not resolved correctly to my satisfaction, this is no longer Apple's satisfaction. This is my satisfaction. I'm a citizen of this country. You are a company that serves the public. You do not have your staff and your employees do that to other people. That is not good business customer relationship, first and foremost.
Okay.
Second of all, this should have been resolved within a few months. And when I told them I'm leaving the store because I'm uncomfortable and I'm calling the police because it became a police matter once they threatened me, and I wanted the phone brought out because I don't know what they're going to do. So if I did have to defend myself, that was going to be video recorded. Like you said, I already have an appointment the day before, which I have that information well saved. I should have walked in there, showed them that. They said, Mr. Redlin, we're going to go ahead and take care of this real quick for you. Let's get that battery replaced because you have Apple Care. Let's turn around and get that test on the phone. Let's print you out a full summary on this and give this back to you, and you can be on your way. Don't you think that should have been how it should have been handled, sir?
I think, it's down in a normal circumstance, absolutely. I absolutely do. I think the difference here was the phone being lost in the...
It had nothing to do with the phone being lost in the snow. I got the phone back and brought it up there to have the battery replaced. I had Apple Care. They don't tell me when the battery needs to be replaced. I'm the customer. I paid for that. I tell them when the battery is replaced. They test my phone to see if it's okay. Is that not good customer relationship and good customer service? Yes or no? Did I not pay for Apple Care? Yes or no?
Yes, indeed.
Then there is no other discussion about that. It has nothing to do with me losing it. Because it was no longer lost, was it? It was in my possession. I brought it up there to have it taken care of it correctly. I bought AppleCare, and they erroneously tried to charge me $109 and then threatened me when I refused to accept their charges, and I wanted a receipt. They refused me a receipt and then refused me a name, and then started threatening me. Now, I don't know what pony show nonsense they're trying to pull up there by trying to steal from their customers, but there lies the problem. Has nothing to do with my phone being lost while I was taking video footage. Nothing.
Okay, and just to be very clear, the reason why I bring up the phone being lost is
The phone lost when I brought it up there? So that was rectified. That was in the past. That was no longer the situation. And I even told them that, and I said I wanted the battery replaced. That was what my appointment was set up for, correct? Battery to be replaced, and a full diagnostic on my phone to see if it was functioning correctly. Yes or no?
I don't have access to see your...
Oh, I have the email. I know the
I
answer is
trust that
yes.
if that was what your appointment was set for, and that's definitely what you intended to do.
So I
Without a doubt.
changed the other appointment, which was to get my phone basically fully recovered, which was going to cost me $200, $400, which was never discussed when I bought the AppleCare plan. They said it was completely covered free of charge when I bought it. Me and my brother both were told that when we bought our phones. Then, when I did find my phone, and I come up there and I say, I want my battery replaced, which is still my legal right. I had 2 free battery replacements. They do not tell me when I have my battery replaced. I tell them as the customer, because I paid for it, correct?
Well, I have to respectfully disagree with you there, sir.
Well, you can respectfully all you want to. I paid for it. It's my services.
I understand that is your intention, without a doubt.
Okay, who paid for it and who did not live up to the contract? And then who started threatening who?
I do have to let you know, Brian, that I'm having trouble communicating here. I'm not able to get out complete sentences. I would appreciate if I'm hearing you out, if you could hear me out, please.
I can give you a moment. But when you bring up the fact that my phone was lost, which was no longer the issue, it was the behavior of your employees, the fact they were trying to steal $109, the fact that they turned around and they threatened me when I refused to not have those charges rendered, and then when I said I wanted the full name and I was going to file a complaint with the Better Business Bureau, they immediately threatened me. That's the problem. So go ahead and complete your full sentence.
Thank you. I do hear everything that you said, and I hear it loud and clear.
Good, I appreciate that.
To address my bringing up of the phone being lost, the only thing I brought that up for is due to the extreme temperature and the possibility of liquid damage inside of the phone. That complicates things further than just a normal situation where a battery could be having issues and needing to be serviced.
Plus, my phone was in a life briefcase. It was functioning, turning on, and everything. Let's make that clear, because I'm video recording this conversation right now with that phone.
Okay.
The point is this. The point is this. They threatened me. I turned the phone on. They saw it was functioning. I wanted the battery replaced, and I said I wanted a performance diagnostic to see if there was any damages. And the phone would have still been under AppleCare. So it should have covered the water damage or issues. So what you're talking about doesn't add up. You're condoning the behavior of your employees threatening me and my brother.
I am absolutely not. I apologize for that, and I do not support anybody making you feel anything negatively whatsoever. And I do apologize for that, and we have taken action on that since we originally got your complaint.
And I bet the video footage has disappeared, but I've got my video footage. And I've requested that video footage from the very beginning. Now we're
And I
going
do
to
have
we're
a
going to get off
response.
the subject of my phone being lost, since I'm clearly now video recording you on it right now.
Our phone conversation cannot be recorded. I do apologize for that, but if the phone
Are
conversation
you
is being
recording me? Are you recording me? Yes.
I'm not sure
Yes.
if this line on my end
It
is
said
recording.
all phone calls will be recorded for basically customer service and training purposes. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm giving you a training on good customer service.
Okay, sir. Again, I will have to.
Would you like to end this
figure
phone?
out a
Would you
different
like
way
to end this phone
communicate.
call?
Our phone calls cannot be recorded.
Why is that? Why is your phone call can't be recorded? Why is that?
I don't have the exact legal ramifications.
What
to share
law?
with you, but
What
if
law
this
prevents
phone
that?
call is being recorded. I am
What
going to have to hang up
law prevents that?
within our own terms of our own company standards.
So when I take this to the Better Business Bureau and I file a new complaint, that's going to be quite interesting, will it not?
I do not appreciate the threats. And
Oh,
again,
there's
Ryan,
no
if the phone
threat.
call is
Are
being
you telling me I'm
recorded,
not
I will be
allowed?
hanging up immediately.
You're telling me I'm not allowed to go to the Better Business Bureau and speak to them about what you're now saying to me?
I did absolutely not say that. If you'd like to go to the Better Business Bureau, you
Because that's what the Better Business Bureau is for, correct, sir? Is that all right, correct, Chris?
It is.
Okay,
Am
so
I
how
being
is that
recorded right
threatening
now?
you? How is that threatening you?
Brian, am I being recorded right now?
Yes, how are you being
I
threatened?
have to hang up the phone. I do apologize.
You do?
Goodbye.
Okay, God bless.